Well, hello and welcome to another team preview. We've got the Parkersburg Big Red Swim Team. If you all could introduce yourselves.
I'm Emily Martin. I'm the head coach.
I'm
Uh,
Ryan
I'm
Lincecum. Oh, sorry, Cardi.
you're fine.
I'm Ryan
Uh,
Lincecum.
my name's Cardi Ramsey.
And they are
Um,
both seniors.
they are seniors, and one's from the girls team and one's from the guys team. So let's get this started, shall we? What are your
Absolutely.
goals for the season? We'll start with Ryan first. What are your goals for your teams this season?
As a team, I'd love for all three relays to make it to states. We have a pretty good number of girls on the team this year, and I feel like we have a really good opportunity for all three relays to make it.
What about you, Cardi?
Um, we have a lot of not incoming, but freshmen and sophomores who just keep getting better and better, and it's getting hard to keep up. I won't lie. Um, I think last year we were we were hoping to win states. Didn't happen, but I think we can this year. I think we have a pretty good shot at it.
All right. Do you have anything to add, Coach?
No, I think I would just echo what they both said. The girls team has been rebuilding the last couple years, but we've added some really good girls that have a lot of potential. So I would love to see getting three relays to states, getting as many girls in individual events as we can. The boys side, it's a great problem to have that relay decisions keep getting harder. And like Cardi said, a lot of those freshman and sophomore boys just keep getting faster and faster. And I think this is the best shot that we've had at winning states on the boys' side since I've been coach, and I'm really excited to see what they can do.
That's awesome. Who do you think is going to have a standout year on? We'll start with the guys' side this time, and then we'll go to the girls. Who do you think is going to have a standout year on your team?
Oh, I thought about this question, and whenever me and Ryan saw it, we were both confused at first. But I think for standouts, it'd be a junior boy named Matthew Jaimes, because at the first meet, he said his 100 free time was a 102, and in the 400 for the 400 free relay, he dropped 4 seconds. Next meet, 57. Next meet, 56. Next meet, 55. He just
Oh,
keeps
wow.
getting better and better and better every meet.
Maybe he'll get to 48 and 47 because of all the meets you
I
had.
know. I know.
That's the idea behind having 600 meets on the schedule.
Let's
Yeah.
hope. Let's hope.
What about you, Ryan? What about the girls' team? Who do you think would be the standouts?
Um, there's this freshman, her name's Alexa Mayer, who at the beginning of the year wasn't too thrilled about swimming, and I talked her into it, and she she's the type of person that's very shy and doesn't really, get out of her shell much, but she's been getting out of her shell a lot this year with different events and trying other things like butterfly, which is a hard event to do. And I really think she'll have a great year.
All right. What are you all most looking forward to this season?
Ooh.
Do you want to go first, Cardi, or do you want me?
Ryan, uh, I can go first.
Okay.
I, at the moment, I'm most excited for we have an overnight meet next weekend,
Look
and
at
we
that.
never have
They know how to brown nose here on the splashcast here.
and we never have those, so I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah, they're coming to the Eastern Panhandle, so that's their overnight meet. So, and overnight meets are fun, so that's exciting.
They're fun for the swimmers. I would like to
Stay a swimmer. I'll stay the swimmer.
My I think mine would be the overnight meet too. But I'm also really looking forward to the States with the amount of people that I think are going to go. We'll finally have a bigger team, so to say, or a bigger environment for us to have fun and just, enjoy our last state meet as seniors.
Oh, there's a sentimental moment there, and I
Why'd
want
you have to
Yeah.
add the why'd you have to add that the seniors part on?
the sentimental moment there.
You
And
didn't
I
have
want
to add
every.
that.
Oh, go ahead. And I want everyone to know I did not coach them in saying that that the Eastern Panhandle meet is the highlight of their season. I did not coach them on that. They did that themselves.
I don't think they even realize that your team is one of the teams hosting, James. They're just excited to get to stay in a hotel overnight before the meet.
Which meet other than regionals you think is the biggest, the one you look forward to the most?
I'll say MSACs just because it's another big meet that we always go to and it's always fun and the environment's good and I always enjoy swimming at a college pool just to get the experience. So swimming at Marshall is I think one of our biggest meets.
Uh, I already said which meet I'm excited for, but if I had to pick a second, it'd be the Penguin Invitational. In past years, some of the senior boys have brought TVs, and we played Super Mario Smash Brothers in the gym. So I'm hoping we keep the tradition going, and we do that this year.
Please tell me you're bringing like an 80-inch TV and you're playing.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
definitely, it definitely
It's
is.
it's a big TV.
It's not an 80-inch, but they definitely have had like a very large TV in the gym. It's a very long meet, and the swimmers are camped in the gym, and they just sit in there and play video games in between events.
And you're not packing this in the gym at the Eastern Panhandle. I am very upset. I'm expecting an 80-inch TV to show up in the gym whenever you come
Put the
visit.
TV underneath. TV on the bus. I wish. I wish.
That'll be
Just
a lot
take
of
one
fun.
from the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take it from the hotel. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
James,
Just
I'm gonna need you to stop.
just return it.
Yeah, well, they'll just return it when it's done. They will not
Yeah.
do that, everyone. Just full disclosure. We do not break
Yes,
laws
we will
here.
not.
No.
What with so you touched on it earlier, Ryan. You got the sentimental out, so let's just go full sentimental. And so what with last year's seniors gone, how do you think you're going to replace their senior leadership?
With the girls team, we didn't have very many girls seniors. I'm pretty sure we only had
one boy and one girl senior last year,
Yeah.
so this is kind of
Yeah.
a unique question for this team.
Oh,
yeah, so it's kind of hard for me to pick a specific way to replace Haley. Haley Merritt was her name, and she was a great captain and a great person to be around. A great just all overall a great person, and it is very difficult to replace that, but also in the way I think with there being more girl seniors this year, we have better opportunity for other girls to come to us, both like different people and the people that they're more comfortable with to talk to if they need us or ask us questions. And yeah.
what about you, Corey?
As for the guys, we had a senior of the name of Garrett Colvin. The seniors right now, we were kind of like, we really looked up to him in a way, because I'd say he was a big part of our team. Well, not say he was, because he could be fun, but then he could also turn on it like a dime and be very serious and whoop us back. And I respected that a lot because sometimes it's hard to be like strict with the freshmen and sophomores right now, but not try to seem mean, just that kind of thing. So I don't I respect him for doing that. I
That's
thank
hard.
him too because it helped out a lot at some meets.
It is. It's hard to do. It's hard to be like, especially because they mean well. And the freshmen and sophomores usually mean well, but man, they're usually all over the place. Just like you
Yes.
two were whenever you were freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cardi and I had this conversation earlier this season, and he didn't believe me. Some of the freshmen and sophomore boys were getting a little wild, and he kind of looked at me like, "What's happening?" And I said, "Cardi, you were one of them." And he's like, "No, I wasn't. I didn't do that."
I didn't think I was that bad.
Oh yeah.
At PHS practices, I don't think I was that bad.
But we have a very young team right now on both sides. We've got a lot of freshmen and sophomores, and so I'm so lucky to have also a big class of seniors, and most of our seniors, if not all of our seniors, are kind of natural born leaders that really do help me to keep things in line and show the freshmen and the sophomores and and any of the guys and girls on the team, there's a time to have fun and there's a time to work hard, and here's how we kind of delineate that. And they set a really good example and just do a really good job of helping the kids learn the ropes and showing them kind of how high school swim goes.
All right, and I know you guys are going to be disappointed, but this is the last question I have for you. So hold the tears. I know. Which team? I'm sure I know what the guy's answer is going to be, but let's see here. Which team do you think is going to be your biggest challenge this season, and why?
Since we already know the boys, I'll go first. I really think G-Dub and Morgantown are going to be two of our biggest competitors. There are some other schools that have just a couple fast girls, so it kind of gives them a bit of a headway on us. But G-Dub and Morgantown, I feel like are our biggest competitors this year.
All right, Cardi, what do we have on the guy's side?
Well, I'll just go ahead and say the obvious one: Parkersburg South High School, definitely. I'd say as for in the future, for the next 4 years for our team, I'd say Morgantown and Bridgeport. I noticed Bridgeport, all the relays, not all of them, but a majority of them were freshmen. So I'd say it's just kind of like our team in a way. A lot of freshmen joining, a lot of fast ones. So I'd say that too.
And freshmen don't know any better, so sometimes they just get faster. Sometimes they have a really good meet. Sometimes they have a meet where they just forget how to swim.
Yeah.
And just it's a beauty to have tons of freshmen on your team. Well, did you want to add anything, Coach? I'm sorry, I forgot to add if you want to add anything to the teams.
No, I think they pretty much hit it. And on the both sides, we're in such a good position this year because we did only graduate 2 seniors last year. And especially when you look at the boys side and some of the teams that were really, dominating in past years, they graduated a lot of big seniors, and or had a big senior class. So I like the position that it puts us in, especially when you look at how boys progress through high school as opposed to girls. Boys tend to just keep getting faster, whereas girls sometimes can kind of plateau off and have to really work a lot harder to keep dropping time through their junior and senior years. So to only graduate 1 senior on the boys' side is really huge, and especially when you look at Matt Highmace joining the team this year, the freshmen and the sophomores that are stepping up, and just getting faster and faster, and they're starting to look like they're in a position to actually score some points at states. And then of course, Cardi and Ethan and Lucian and Ian are getting faster as well, and really primed to do some big things at states and score some big points. So I think that with all of the other seniors that have graduated across the state, there's kind of a little bit of a vacuum there, and we're ready to fill that and step up and score some big points this year. And on the girls' side as well, only graduating Haley last year, having a bunch of freshmen and sophomores really starting to step it up and look like state qualifiers, again, gives us a chance to really start rebuilding and score some points and make a better showing at states this year.
Well, that's awesome. Well, I want to thank all three of you for coming onto the Splashcast at 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning.
Thank you for explaining why Cardi has a pillow.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, most of these usually are in the afternoon or evenings, but we decided we're gonna do a little morning chat today. So thank you all for coming, and I look forward to seeing you all at the in the Eastern Panhandle coming soon.
Eastern Panhandle.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you'll finally know where the Eastern Panhandle is here in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.